Alright, so we are back. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we are in the Fjord Woods, and the gang is leaving the White Rose Inn, looking for Lenny, Princess Celestia, who ran off ahead of us. How rude, right? So, I guess she probably came here into the Fjord Woods. This was the only way that we could actually go, but first we need to take care of these wolves. They're weak to wind, which is good. As Victor knows some wind magic. Ouch! Oh man, they hit hard. Okay. Good to know. Get Lenne to give Sienna a snack. She got targeted by the wolves. Alright. Trying to take out this alpha wolf here first, because presumably he's the most powerful of the bunch. There we go. Alpha Wolf is down. That's just little wolves to deal with. Little Sienna won't be joining us in that battle. Poor Sienna. Okay. Could be alright here. Do you see the cute little woodland creatures behind us? There's like a little owl and a little squirrel. They're just hanging out on the stump there on the top of the screen. Just watching us fight these wolves. Alright, I think it's time for our ultra move. Before we lose this battle. Alright. Let's finish this. Whew. Those wolves put up a fight! Now we can take a better look at these little cuties. So sweet. Alright, the Fjord Woods. So if we make it through here, we should get to the capital city, and presumably that's why Lenny ran off, is because she's trying to get there ASAP. Still doesn't make much sense why she would leave all of her friends behind, because, you know, she has to fight her way through these woods all by herself now, but, you know, sometimes we don't always use logic. This part of the forest is sealed off. Okay, guess we'll have to go around. Soldiers are really hell-bent on making this not a very straightforward journey, hey? Okay, what other way can we go? This way. Get some more wolves here. 2 wolves and an alpha wolf again. Yeah, that alpha wolf hits so hard. Holy moly. Alright. Spreads the alpha wolf's poison to everybody. Alpha Wolf is poisoned and bleeding, so that's nice. Gosh. Yeah, these wolves are not easy opponents. They hit really, really hard. Down goes the alpha wolf, though, which should help a little bit. Down goes Rob, R.I.P. Down goes Victor, R.I.P. But down goes a wolf as well. We got this. Just gonna use my ultra move here to finish this. And it didn't actually finish it. But Sienna did. Alright. Let's keep moving. Well, we actually can't go that way, so this way. The first hikers from the Tallara Mountains arriving so early? You must have slept at old Danebird's. Indeed. We're on our way to Torment. Our companion has gone ahead. Have you seen her? No, unfortunately not. Are you sure? Don't you want to know what she looks like to begin with? This time in the morning, only people from Tormund's direction pass by here. Nobody crosses the mountains in the dark. So if someone comes from your direction at this time of day, they probably slept at the White Rose Inn. I would have noticed someone passing by, believe me. The village of Iden is close. We should ask there instead of interrogating this dubious figure. Spit. Do what you want, but if your companion was a woman, you should hurry. What do you mean? Never mind. Just the ramblings of a dubious figure. Farewell! Let us make haste. Yeah, this is the most dubious of figure. I mean, is he even a person? He looks just like a rock. That was the creepiest rock I've ever had the pleasure of conversing with. But he's not wrong. We probably should move with haste. Ah, and here's the village. Okay, perfect. Maybe someone around here will have seen her. This is the inn. Need anything? Maybe. There's an upgraded weapon for Glenn. And an upgraded weapon for Sienna. Upgraded armor for Sienna. And then we can buy a few more snacks and sweets. Actually, we're good on sweets. Alright. Perfect. Quick equipment change. Perfect. We should sell some of our old equipment actually and get some of our money back. There we go. Alright. You come from old Danebird's. Phew, I wouldn't want to spend a single night there. He's a strange fellow, and there are a lot of scary rumors about him. It started when he came to Iden from Torment. At that time, there was no inn here, and instead of opening one in the village, he moved closer to Tallara. What's weird about that? If you travel northeast, you'll reach the flower fields of Perpetua. Be sure to pack some medicines that you can protect yourself from status ailments. That's actually a good tip, thank you. A group of scientists have set up camp in the west. I wonder what they're looking for. See if there's anything or anybody upstairs here. 66 bucks! And a bolas, whatever that is. Excellent, excellent. Okay, nothing else in the inn for us by the looks of it. But we may be able to upgrade some people's weapons and armor if we have the right materials. Alas, we do not. What about armor? Nope. We do not have the right materials. Okay. No upgrades for us. Continue asking around the village. On the way to Torment, you've almost made it. Oh my god, look at this little tiny puppy! Oh, it's so small! I love it! I'm giving him more love. Ah! Cutie. Supposedly, Damebird of the White Rose Inn was once a scientist. People say he was researching something forbidden and was run out of town. Can you believe it? I bet it has to do with human experimentation. Now he is a simple innkeeper. Or he wants us to think that. Can people really change? Keep away from the western part of the Fjord Woods. Forest dragons can be found there. Living in the woods, they may have lost the ability to breathe fire, but they are still very dangerous. Forest dragons. That's new. The continents of Eldrea form a ring. If you look at them in the form of a clock, from 1 to 4 o'clock, you will find the continent of Wappen, the largest of the continents. Here, not only the free cities share the landscape, but also the Arnsreich, the Republic of Dorver, and the city-state of Vati. In the far north, where the climate is harsh, live the High Brothers. This land of vast plains changes to the south into the largest mountain range in Eldrea, Ramunda, before heading southwest to the temperate plains and southeast to the wild jungles of Vati. Continuing to follow the clock hand, between 4 and 7 o'clock you will find the elongated continent of Do. Due to old documents of drunken sailors, the continent has long been wrongly classified as a chain of islands. Here, the Suna and Hana populations live in an eternal war, which was already instigated before the War of the Thousand Kingdoms. The peace treaty at the end of the Fifth Era, which was forced upon them, did not change much. Between 7 and 9 o'clock lies the continent of Brandian, which has been completely ruled by the Galtina Empire since time immemorial. Unfortunately, there's not much left of either the empire nor the continent itself, as they were completely devoured by the fungus. Oh wow, that's a bad way to go. Between 9 and 11 lies Jadar, which is dominated by the Doma Desert. Here lies the Empire of Revolution to the south and Nabrelia to the north. At 12 o'clock we find our beautiful home, Volandis. Too big to call it an island, too small for a continent. Finally, the island of Miranda exists in the middle of the ring. This ends the tour around our known world. Outside of the continents lie the Ring Seas, and what is outside of them, nobody knows. Only the rock mass Pangaea in the north was discovered beyond the Ring Seas. But except for the coast, where the mighty Baki live, nothing is known about this place. Oh, that was very interesting, to get some geography about the land and the world. I really enjoyed that. This is why you break into people's houses. They may have interesting books to read. There's only one forest bigger than the Fjord Woods on Volandis, the Inner Sanctum. It's forbidden to go there, and if you ask me, it's too dangerous as well. I heard fairies live there and play tricks on humans. Ah, Kitty! Would you like to be pet? Nope. Okay, sorry. Got a snack. My wife got some delicious coffee today. Would you like to try some? Sure. How do I take you up on that offer? I can't? Okay, well. So we'll go this way. Look out where you're going. Those mushrooms are worth some money in Torment. Yeah, sure. Step on my mushrooms. Sorry, man. I saw loot. I lost all sense of control. Check out that loot, actually. Is it the Black Tippet? Does anybody not have an accessory? You don't. Congratulations, Killian. There's a Black Tippet for you. A few months ago, a mob set out for the old Damebird. The reason was Elena, the daughter of our fisherman. She wanted to meet her fiancé and set out for the entrance to the Portara Mountains. However, she never arrived there. She must have passed by the White Rose Inn, but Damebird would not hear of it. He could have missed her, of course, but he was suspiciously sure she never passed there. People thought he was a strange guy anyway. The mob then turned his house upside down, but couldn't find anything. There's a lot of bad signs pointing to the fact that Damebird may have something to do with the princess's disappearance. As Rob says, I have to agree with Rob here, I have a very bad feeling about this. This Damebird. Normally I have a pretty good sense for a person's character, but I couldn't get much out of him. Do you think Lenny is possibly still there? You're not going to tell me that the guy kidnapped Lenny while I was sleeping next to her. My sleep's not very deep, I'll have you know. We don't know if he mixed anything into the drinks, though. You can't be serious. Enough. We have to go back. He's right. If we're wrong about our assumptions, she will surely be able to manage the way to Tormund on her own. But if the rumors are true, let's head back. Well, this is bad. That's really all I can say right now. This is bad. If he is indeed an ex-scientist who was exiled because of his human experimentation and he has kidnapped people in the past, well, I don't know how much more I need to say other than we need to get back there ASAP. Here's our cute squirrels. That's a landmark to show that we're almost there. Damebert. He went behind the house. Let's see if we can follow him. Oh yeah, this screams kidnapper dungeon. I don't like the looks of this. Oh, a secret cave? What is this place? Are these cells? We need to find Lenny fast. Agreed. This is a torture dungeon if I've ever seen one. The experiment was a success. I was able to transfer a plant's ether into another plant. Its magical potential increased drastically. That was only the easy part. Fiber. I can't get in. Oh, yes, I can. The results of my experiments are astonishing. I was able to put the soul of a plant into a monster. Again, the magical potential increased. Unfortunately, the monster died. My colleagues will not like to hear it, but I had to change my test objects. Scary scream flowers make a lot more sense now that we're dealing with a creepy scientist kidnapper. This place is huge. Holy, how many people has he kept down here? I don't know if I even want to know. Hey, there she is! Princess! What did he do to you, Princess? She's unconscious, but otherwise fine. Let us take her and leave quickly. And straight into my trap. If only you had moved on to Tormund and not listened to the gossip of the villagers. You lousy piece of shit. I'll kill you. Do not waste your strength. The way I see it, we will spend the next few days having a good time together. If you think these bars will prevent me from slitting your throat, then I'm pretty sure they'll hold your anger. They've been tested several times, so calm down for now. You are involved in these things as well, child? What is this all about? You know me as Damebert, the landlord of this cozy inn, but I'm actually a former scientist from Tormund. And this here is my little laboratory. What sick shit have you been doing here? Glad you asked. For centuries, the magical potential of all races has been declining from generation to generation. In a few decades, nobody will be able to cast magic anymore. My goal is to tickle out this potential. For this reason, you're abducting people? If I can infuse several souls into one living being, I might raise its magical potential tremendously. So, I developed a procedure to catch and infuse souls. I obviously needed test subjects, though. I started with flowers, but eventually switched to monsters, then humans. Unfortunately, I forgot one thing. Soul is not only a collection of ether, it is a collective consciousness of a living being. With a soul, I transferred not only ether, but also personalities and memories. It's like a second identity would enter the body. The highly developed human mind broke immediately, went insane. Theoretically, it was a success. The magical potential increased. If it had not killed itself, its body would have endured the strain and would still be alive. Can you believe it? You did this. Lenny, you're awake! I already thought their screams sounded differently. The weeping Marys in your garden, are they? Human souls I infused into flowers. Only some of them, I must add. The ether makes them bloom even prettier. You're mad! Fully developed human mind that can see, hear, and feel. Trapped inside a flower, deprived of everything. Nobody noticed the disappearance of so many people? Most people here are travelers whose homes are far away, and the Cortara Mountains are not considered very safe. If once a month a person disappeared, no one would think anything of it. But I must confess, maybe I overdid it a bit. The people of Iden got suspicious. Alright, thanks for answering my questions. In retrospect, I shouldn't have asked, so let's stop it here. You'll pay now. And how will you do this, How? You don't actually think such a lousy lock could keep me in, do you? After them! I will never forgive this man! Lenny, are you able to walk? Yes, I'm fine. I'm just at a loss for words. And save them for now. Alright, the gang is back together. Sienna's lockpick mastery saved the day. And now we need to go chase down this absolute creep. Luckily for us, Lenny is back in the party, so I'm gonna do a little formation switch. Put Sienna in, and then Rob, and we'll get our crew back of Glenn, Lenny, Sienna, and Victor. I'm actually gonna put Rob behind Glenn. And then in terms of skills, Lenny can learn a new skill. What should we learn? Let's do magic +2. Alright, now after the creepy kidnapper. So we're gonna take a detour. Oh, detour through some puddings! These enemies are literally called puddings. They're creepy, evil puddings who are weak to wind. One pudding down. 2 puddings to go. They really like to hit Victor. Ooh, Victor held on there with 5 HP. That's our poet. Puddings are down. Let's keep moving. I like the music. Very epic chase music. Perfect for the occasion. Time for Glenn's Ultra move. Nice. Little healing from Sir Victor. crust. Puddings really hate the linen. Puddings also hate the sword. Puddings don't like much of any. Nice. 3 more puddings out of the way. I love how when we killed those puddings we got a snack. A little pudding cup, perhaps. Oh my gosh, even more puddings! You'd have to presume that perhaps these puddings are like failed experiments. That would make sense why they're all around here and why they look so scary. Sienna is down. There's just so many puddings! Better just stay on top of all of them. Ah, no, Lenny's down. Took out 1 pudding in retaliation, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Especially if we're in overheat. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, these damn puddings! Yeah, this is not good. We're in overheat and only Glenn is still standing. Man, these puddings are not to be underestimated. Those 4 puddings kicked our butts. Alright. Let's try this again. You will not take me alive, puddings! You're going down! This time we'll get Victor to use shielding Mazurka to nullify some of their attacks a bit. Oh yeah, that worked out great. Okay. Nice. Alright, 1 pudding is down already. We're already off to a much better start. Ah, right. Sienna's down. So is that pudding. 3 on 2. It's time for an ultra move. Supreme Elemental Rainfall! dang, we are out of TP for Victor. Not ideal, not ideal, not ideal. These frickin' puddings! They're so tough! Alright. Only one pudding left. Let's get Glenn a snack. Let's see if we can finish this. I love how these puddings are low-key the toughest enemy I faced. Alright. Another group of puddings are down. Back to the epic chase music and the epic chase of the creepy scientist. Damn it, how did this happen? Where do you think you're going, child? Stop right there. Damebert! Curses. There's nowhere left, you monster. Your abominable deeds will have an end now. Arlette, to me! The girl? What are you waiting for? Go, or you'll get a beating. Oh! This magical potential! Impossible! Well, now you are at a loss for words, aren't you? Ha 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 ha! Arlette's the only one who survived. The infusion of countless souls. You're not serious. I swear to you, shitface, you'll never get out of here alive. You do not decide that. Go, Arlette, show them your power. Oh my god, okay, we are fighting Arlette, who is a young girl who is actually insanely powerful because she has multiple souls infused inside of her. Great. Okay, I love how her hair turned into a literal ball of fire. That's actually kind of cool. Luckily, since her hair is a ball of fire, she is weak to water. Ooh, she can now absorb damage. Okay, now's the time then to heal up and such. Actually, can we cleanse her of that? No, it didn't work. Okay. I wish Glenn would stop being staggered. Oof. Glenn's still staggered? He sure is. Well, can you use items when you're staggered? Nope, you can't do anything. Noted. Alright, let's get Sienna to use her special move. Whoa. Spooky. Okay, so she can absorb damage again. Which means now's a good time for us to use buffs and such. He is still staggered. Do I have anything that can cure stagger? No. Alright. This Glenn will just defend. He can't even do that because he's staggered. That's so annoying! Alright. Victor, please give Lenny a snack. Still staggered, Glenn? Yes, for 4 more turns! Oh my god, that's so many turns! Wow, that is extremely annoying. Alright. Glenn is just out of this battle. Wait, I'm just thinking. Can we switch him out? There we go. That's what we needed to do. Switch him out for Rob. I should have done that earlier. How much HP does this little girl have? Time to, again, do our buffs and heals and all that kind of stuff. See if we can steal from her. Or not. Okay. Alright, kid, you're putting up a good fight. I'm ready for this to be over. All stats up? Oh god. Okay. Okay. I'm going to use Victor's Ultra move to get some regen going for everybody, health and TP. Can I perhaps cleanse her of that soul infusion? Nope, did not work. Okay, worth a shot. Can we paralyze her? Yep, that worked. Luckily, we're keeping our overdrive bar fairly intact. Sienna is down, not ideal. Let's raise her. Angel Wing. Oh, nice! She got paralyzed there. Very nice. She's gotta be almost down. This kid is insanely powerful. He's down again. Oh crap, this is gonna hurt. Whew. Sure did. Why did she get 2 moves in a row there? That's not fair. Okay. Snacks for Sienna. Sweets for Victor. Time for another Ultra move. still didn't take her down. Oh no, and now Victor's staggered. Alright, we're gonna have to swap him out this next turn. Which sucks, because we like having him in our party, obviously, for healing purposes. Sorry, Victor. Luckily, Keelian does actually have a little bit of healing. It's just single member healing. Alright, now's a good opportunity for us to raise Lenny, get her back into the fight. Alright, full squad. This has been the longest boss fight that we've had so far, by far. This has gone on for... Have we been here for 10 minutes at this point? Just fighting this crazy little magic girl? This is very, honestly, impressive. How long she is just withstanding our assault here. Back in the backups. Yeah, we do have another ultra move ready. Third ultra move of the battle. That goes to show how long we have been here. We've just been racking up the ultra moves. We hit a crit on the ultra move, which was nice. 361 damage. She's finally down! Oh, it took a critical ultra move to seal the deal. Multi-soul magical kid has been defeated. The sparks of victory are here. What is this, Arlette? That can't be all you've got. It's over, Dame Bert. You brat, you're useless! Stop! What are you doing? Not the flowers! Stop it! My precious flowers! Ah! Did he just catch on fire and jump off the cliff? I mean, a well-deserved fate, but still. She lives. Her wounds are severe. I can only treat them temporarily. We have to bring her to a doctor. But are we doing her a favor? It's not for us to decide. Even in times of peace, one is not spared from the cruelty of man. If you think this was a particularly cruel example, then you haven't experienced much of the world yet. Are you telling me that this is a common story to tell at a campfire? No, it's a common story to withhold at a campfire. There, that should do it. We have to go. Let's take her to Iden. The doctor will take care of her. Poor girl. I cannot fathom what she has been through. Thanks for solving the problem with Dame Bert. There was a lot of gossip about him, but nobody would have thought that such cruelties were committed on his property. I must thank you as well. My daughter, Elena, was probably one of his victims. She disappeared without a trace a few moons ago. That didn't suit her at all, when I think about what he did to her. We will leave for the White Rose Inn right away and take care of his property. I just wish I could strangle this monster with my own hands. Now shut up! Can't a person here drink his ale in peace? Sorry, we will be quieter. The volume is not even the problem, dollface, but the content. He is talking crap. I can't listen to that. What do you mean? Please avoid the conversation. This is General Godfrey of Terran. Usually he comes here for a drink because the constant rain and torment depresses him too much, or so he says. He is not to be joked with. I do not know him. He must be new. We shouldn't get to know him. Remember, Matai, keep your identity secret until we are in torment. It's not far anyway. This Damebird, or what he was called, wanted to change the world. He wanted to accomplish great deeds. This is admirable. Didn't you hear what he was doing? Of course I did. Do you know how many people stand in the way of progress and are crushed every day? The weak just die. No different to a good old-fashioned war. How can... Now be quiet. What are you trying to tell me, huh? You don't agree with me? Do you want to claim that the life of your daughter weighs more than progress? Keelian, hold yourself back. Even if you beat him up and we run away, the village will surely feel the consequences. His father, another daughter, it can't be that hard for you. You're breeding like rabbits. You probably remember the gutter where you fell upon her mother for the first time. Find a new victim there. You asshole! What did you say? Who do you think you're talking to? Glenn! I'm sorry. What have you done? He will take revenge on the entire village. Can this day get any worse? He's asleep? My God. And you... I'm grateful for Damebert, but please, leave now. We're lucky he will have forgotten everything when he wakes up. First this Damebert, then General Godfrey. What's wrong with these people? Well, people have the potential to be as angels, and yet often they choose to act like demons. But we must not let it get us down. It is our job to make the world a better place. That's why we have to rebuild our group, Glenn. Let us move on. We leave the village to the north. Are you well, Raphael? I heard a demon attacked the banquet. I only got a few scratches from it. That's a relief. You're needed here. His Holiness is behaving strangely. How so? He closed half of all churches in southern Pangaea and almost all orphanages in the Free Cities. Can you imagine the chaos that is going on right now? The citizens are terrified. They are losing their faith. He has his reasons. Only I do not see these reasons. I've already spoken to Sir Daman. Inquisitor Eva, don't worry so much. This blade serves to judge heretics. It has no other function. This topic does not fall within your jurisdiction. We are the swords of the church. You don't have to tell me that. But if I do not know His Holiness's targets, where do I strike? The sword does not need to see. It must be guided by a steady hand. Then it can find its targets. His Holiness knows what he is doing. Inquisitor Wyatt. He's awaiting us. Come. We'll talk another time. Look at that. Raphael, why are you back? There were complications. I had to... Yes. I've already heard about it. A demon or something. Have you forgotten your orders? You are the most reliable sword I have at hand, and therefore it hurts me all the more that you returned so early. Forgive me, Your Holiness. I will leave for Valandis immediately. It is in good hands with me. Under my supervision, the Church will be able to expand even further. Why Valandis, if I may ask, Your Holiness? Valandis is a swamp of the wicked. As you know, war has been raging there for years. It is time that we show the pagans the true way. Let Raphael see to it that we gain a foothold there. Marquez now receives you. Oh, great. You three, come along with me. There we have the reason for our red numbers, His Holiness himself. Watch your tongue. Unlike you, I have a reputation to keep. You cannot blame the bad business on him alone. I can't? The church division is squandering money all over the place. Soldiers, churches, priests, orphanages. Do you know in how many countries people still pay taxes? Almost nowhere. And I hear that you have had to close several locations? Where does the money you save go? It's probably running away from you. Make it easy for yourselves. We may not make a direct profit, but the success of all your departments is based on our work. We are the ones who civilize the barbarians. We turn monkeys into men so that they are able to use your tools and throw money into your purses. Without the church, you are nothing. Hear, hear, well spoken. Enough! Stop it, altogether. His Holiness certainly has good reasons to close some of his locations. I trust him. He is the foundation of our faith. I tolerate no disrespect. Forgive me, my lord, but it is time for results. I read the report from Valandis. Inquisitor Raphael, I trust you will be returning shortly? I will do so tonight, my lord. Normally no beast would scare me away, but this red-eyed demon was in a league of its own. Red-eyed, you say? My lord? Please, come closer. The rest of you, leave the room. My lord? Closer. Kneel down. Possible. My lord? You actually met her there, did you not? What do you mean, my lord? The Holy Mother. She is in Valandis. Can that be? Does fate bring them together? I do not quite understand. From now on, you are under my direct command. But my faith binds me to His Holiness, and it will stay this way. Raphael, listen to me. Your mission remains basically unchanged. But beyond that, you have two things to do for me. First, somewhere in Valandis lies the grave of Lady Reyna. You must find it. The grave of Lady Reyna? But even more importantly is that you bring the Holy Mother to me. She has returned. You met her at the banquet. Her name. She is Princess Celestia Valkyria of Terran. Bring her to me, Raphael. She is the foundation of our faith and our company. A very long time ago, when Aldrea was still divided into thousands of kingdoms, and wars raged in every corner, an abysmal evil appeared. It is said that it was created out of the suffering, despair, and hatred of mankind. Within 7 days, it plunged the world into a sea of flames, inexorably extinguishing life almost everywhere. No weapons existed that could destroy it. Aldrea seemed lost. However, with the power of the one god, and under the guidance of the Holy Mother, the evil could be sealed. Until today, it sleeps in its cage, waiting for its chance. The arrival of the Holy Mother is a sign. The time for the final battle draws near. Raphael, we stand at the crossroads of destiny. It is your task that we follow the light on the right path. You are responsible for the future of this world. Okay, that is a lot to unpack. Luckily, we have rescued Lenny, put an end to the horrific scientific experiments of the former innkeeper of the White Rose Inn, but it is that last scene that intrigues me the most. Now there's another party who wants Lenny. Apparently, she is a Holy Mother. This is a lot to unpack. This was another very long episode. I apologize, guys. Again, there was never a natural breaking point, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Clearly, things are heating up. There's going to be a lot more drama to come, but for now, I will bid you all farewell. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode, and hopefully I'll see you guys back here again really soon for another episode of Chained Echoes.